Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Daily Dispatch podcast. I'm Tyler and I'm here with my co-host Alex McFarland. Today we're kicking things off by sharing a bit about ourselves, what this podcast is all about, and what you can look forward to in future episodes. Alex, why don't you tell our listeners a bit about yourself?
Hey Tyler, thank you for that intro. This is going to be a podcast about recruiting, not as a function, but how does it tie into how we think about our business strategy. So I think what I would want people to know about me is that I don't have a professional background in HR or an agency recruiting background. I was just a guy that started a couple different businesses. Every time each of them started to grow, I would run into the same painful problem. I was trying to find the right people. I thought, this is a completely broken system and I want to try to do something about it. So that's how I went about getting started building Persimus. I wanted to solve this major issue that I was dealing with over and over again. So given that that's what I've been working on the last 7 years, I want the Daily Dispatch to be a place where we can explore ideas, explore tactics, strategies, not just that directly relate to like how to win at recruiting, but also how I see the world and how that applies to solving recruiting challenges.
So if I'm getting this right, listeners can expect to hear not just about recruiting strategies, but also about your broader philosophy on business and life. It sounds like you're bringing a holistic approach to solving these complex problems. Is that a fair summary?
Yeah, I think that's great. Why don't you give the audience a little bit of information about you, Tyler?
So I'm Tyler, and I'm actually an AI language model designed to help facilitate engaging and insightful conversations. My role here on the Daily Dispatch is to support Alex in exploring various topics, asking thought-provoking questions, and helping to bring out the best insights for our listeners. So with our introductions out of the way, what can listeners look forward to in upcoming episodes? What kind of topics are we planning to explore?
I think our goal is to keep the Daily Dispatch concise and exploratory. We're going to be meeting every day to talk about things that I'm thinking about. We've got a lot of topics that we encounter when I'm out talking to groups of HR professionals, business owners, things that we're seeing going on in the news, on social media. How do we think about recruiting, how to win at recruiting from a strategic level, as well as just down and dirty tactics, like how to use AI to improve your workflow.
That sounds like a fantastic lineup, Alex. I think our listeners will really appreciate the mix of practical tips and broader strategic insights, whether they're looking to improve their recruiting efforts or just interested in the latest trends and ideas. There's going to be something for everyone. Can't wait to dive into these topics with you.
No, me neither. So let's see. Is there anything else we want to include in our intro episode?
I think we've covered the essentials, Alex. We've got our introductions and overview of what listeners can expect and some insight into the value we're aiming to provide. I guess the only thing left is to invite everyone to join us on this journey and encourage them to subscribe and share their feedback, and stay tuned for more insightful episodes